Hey, I'm Kristen and this is Lazy Sea Homestead. Today I'm going to modify the doors on these cages to fit some hay feeders on them. So the cages I have are made out of 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch hardware mesh. We built them ourselves. I didn't film any of that because Matt, my husband, does not like to be on camera. But I have leftover wire from cutting out the openings. So I've been using that to make hay feeders. I'll show you this bank that we just did. We did the doors a little different so that I could attach them. At my request, we built the doors out of 1 inch by 2 inch. It's a little heavier wire. We couldn't find any this heavy whenever we were building our cages, but this still works. So what I did was I took this wire, which we used to cut out the door opening, and I affixed it to the wire. See, this one's bigger because this will be a brooding cage for Miss Karen whenever she has babies. So I put a little bigger hay feeder on it. And the door's bigger, so it'll hold a bigger hay feeder. But when we built these cages, we didn't have the other wire, so the doors are made out of the exact same wire that the cage is. Smaller. They can eat through it, but they're easier to access with this bigger wire in there. And there's no sharp edges, so don't have to worry about them poking themselves. Oh, Harry, it's hot, I know. Hey, buddy. So what I'm going to do for these 3 cages that we built first is I'm going to take and I will cut out a section. I don't know how big, about yay big. I'm going to affix the other wire to it so they will have a spot where they can eat through it like an outside hanging hay feeder. It's similar to what they do with horses, but this should create less mess and it's a lot cheaper than going to buy one. But then I'll just fix it on here the same way that the other one is and they can eat their hay. The wind is awful today, so the first thing I need to do is figure out how big my feeders are going to be. And I'm just using scrap pieces of wire that I already have. So I'm going to set you guys down and I'm going to go ahead and trim them and fold them to size. The wind took my hat off, not once, but twice. So here's what I'm gonna do. I've got this bigger wire. I have a whole bunch of it right here. And I'm going to cut out sections that are as wide as my hay feeder. So if you see, as wide as my hay feeder is. That way I can affix it the entire size of the hay feeder. I still have to bend one more and then I will get this cut out. And you guys can watch that too. didn't end up trimming these off. I got hot. But how about that, guys? I still got to attach it in a couple spots. But for the most part, it's on there and it's functional. And it was recycled. Ta-da! I still have 2 more to do, but I'm going to take a little break because it is hot. It's like floating around 100 degrees out here right now. So I am going to do that off camera. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you got something out of it. At the very least, you can learn how to retrofit your own pre-existing rabbit cages to accommodate some really simple feeders. And they work. I mean, I've got them on this side. I'm putting them on this side. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon. God bless.